Alright, so off we go after a brief rest. Download everything, get it all done. So now we're going out. Front is at 74 degrees, the rear is hovering around 100. And we're going to go out at B- pace. The track temp is up 3 degrees. That's reassuring. So, based on that, again, we're going to be cautious, but what's the value of the Mantis in this session? Well, if you're running certain lap times, it's going to tell you what tire temperature you have. And irrespective of what the manufacturer's recommendations are, if you can't get the carcass itself up to heat because of your lap times, then you'll need to drop the pressure to see if you can increase. That will be true of race tires. So as we got race tires on the bike, we'll see if our amended pressure from the A group session, what that is going to do for tire temperatures in B-. And I'm going to ride a B- pace. So we'll see if the Bridgestone R10 front and the V01 rear will get any kind of temperature at all at a standard pace here in this group. And I'm not going to cheat, so rest assured this is, and you'll see from the speed I'm doing around the track, it is much, much slower than the A group. Much slower. So we're hovering in the 80s on the front. Yes, I know on the video it looks really, really slow, and it is. But if you're doing an experiment, you have to be the control as the rider. So we're getting in the low hundreds in the rear and the mid 80s in the front. The question is that enough for you to ride safely and have a fun day? Well, at this speed with this lean angle, most probably. I'd say it'd be fair that that's the case. The question is going to be, can we maintain at the lap speeds we're doing the heat consistently, especially with a colder track. So this is lap 2, halfway through. We're still in the same temps. 105 roughly and mid 80s. So at this pace, the tires have not a great deal of heat in them, but we're not using a great deal of corner speed, nor are we using a great deal of lean. That being the case, that makes everything understandable. Can you ride like this? Sure, you can turn laps all day. What happens if you have to get on the brakes hard while you're leaning? Well, there's a lot of risk associated with that, because the tire might not be hot enough to have the grip you need to keep you both upright. And we're essentially doing a no brakes lap in this group. So still maintaining exactly where we were. We're not losing heat. So that's the most important part. We're just not losing heat. Because oftentimes if the pressure's wrong when you go out, you'll actually lose heat, and that is disastrous. So we have the comfort of knowing via the Mantis that we're keeping roughly the same temps each lap, and more importantly, there's no variance. So at this pace, with these tires, this track temperature, that's not ideal for first thing in the morning, but first thing in the morning we're going slow. If we were to ride at 1 o'clock in the afternoon where the track temp is 30 to 40 degrees higher, well, we're going to have better tire temperatures all the way around. So looking forward for the rest of the day, life is going to be good for us. We know as each session goes on, we'll ride a little quicker, the track temperature will come up a little bit. So that means that throughout the day, if the wind doesn't pick up here at Laguna, which is freezing cold, then we'll be okay. But we'll still have to assess where we're at. So there we go, B- pace, we kept the same temps. We're riding at a pace, so the tire temperature tells us from the Mantis that we're good to go. No worries there at all. Again, is it worth buying it so you've got the knowledge you need? Absolutely.